As an entrepreneur or a business owner, are you really aware who your consumer is? Who is that ideal person who is desperate to get your products and services and is willing to make that payment immediately? And if you're excited to know that, keep watching this video. Hi, this is Rishabh, and in today's video we're going to cover a very important aspect when it comes to putting your product in front of people that really matter. I recently met a friend of mine who said that he recently launched a pair of jeans, and he's in the clothing manufacturing business. And he told me that this really worked for him because he really sold it to the youth, and he was really aware of what the youth was. So I was very interested, and I told him, okay, who is your target audience? Who do you speak to? And he told me that I speak to this guy who is somebody who likes trendy clothes, who's somebody who likes wearing trendy clothes, like showing them off in people, and really doesn't mind paying for it. And when I make these trendy clothes, I somehow attract him, and he's the kind of person who would like to buy my product. I was really happy. As a first generation entrepreneur who has a decent business when it comes to clothing brand, he was aware of the demographics, he was aware of the target audience, and he was aware of what his customer needs were. And I told him it's great. But then it brought me thinking is that a lot of people are actually thinking at a very surface level. Traditional marketing tells us that when you take a customer from a current state to a desired state, you are effectively solving a problem, and if your product solves that state for him, it's a successful product in his head. So what we do typically is we look at what current states are, and the current state in this case in point was that the person liked trendy clothes, he liked showing off trendy clothes, and he didn't want to pay a lot of money, or didn't mind paying money, sorry. So that was the current state, right? And it got me thinking that when you're drawing out the consumer habit or the consumer persona as we traditionally call it, are you really looking at the need or the current need 10 layers deeper? In the book Story Brand by Donald Miller, he clearly mentions that people go through three types of pains or three types of current states. It's an internal state, it is an external state, and it's a philosophical state. The external state is he likes to wear trendy clothes, he likes to stand out in the crowd, he likes to wear brands, and that's his external state. But what is his internal state? Have businesses or entrepreneurs really thought about going those 10 layers deeper? It's like an onion, and you are standing at the top of the onion, looking at the onion and making a decision or positioning your product basis that decision. But when you go 10 layers deeper, you might figure out that this person is wearing these jeans because he probably has low self-esteem. He probably is not noticed in his friend circle. He probably is paying that money because he really wants to stand out by wearing a branded pair of jeans, because that is the only affordable thing that can help him stand in, because he doesn't want to stand out. And when you understand as an entrepreneur or as a business owner that these things matter to a person, these things really connect with the person. So if you're creating a brand that truly resonates with that mindset of his, and if you're trying to create that particular difference in his head, when you try to be the product which helps him solve that internal pain or solve that philosophical pain, which is when he goes out to a crowd, he doesn't want to be left alone. He doesn't want to be invisible. He wants to be a person who is a part of the party. He wants to be a part of a group. Today, people have become socially connected but physically disconnected, emotionally disconnected. And so, as an entrepreneur, what can you do to trigger that influence in his head so that you create true brand influence in his head? And that is when you've truly figured out who your true customer is, who your ideal customer is. It's not that you figure out it at a surface level. You figure out what his deep inert needs are and find out how you can solve those deep inert needs. You would have made a brand for yourself which is far, far, far richer than any other competition that we have in the market. If that's making sense to you, please subscribe to my channel or put a like and share this with people who can truly take this benefit and share it across. This is Rishabh signing off, and I'll come again with a lot of this content which can help you scale your business and build it into an iconic brand. Bye.